So I'm gonna start with using June. June is the color that I wear because I have a lot of redness. It has a little bit of a yellow tone to it, so it helps cancel out the redness. And as you can see, it goes on super easy and very quickly. And I usually take a little bit longer than most people just because I'm kind of slow at doing makeup since I don't do it very often. But it works so easy and so quick, and I love the fact that you don't have to put on so many layers. Like, look at that. I don't know if you can see, this lighting isn't the greatest, but like from one side to the next, like look at how red it is, and then I barely even put any on. So a little goes a long way. And if you didn't see that, I also have a bunch of blemishes and scabs that I've been picking because after coming home from convention I was a little lazy and didn't wash my face very well, and so you know that always creates some fun breakouts. This makeup covers it up really easily. And these are what the palettes look like. Anytime you order, I think it's 4 or more colors, you get a free palette. I'll have to double check. I'm always so bad at remembering on the spot what qualifies for what. How was your weekend, Jody? What did you do? If you're still with me. If you haven't shared my video and you'd like to be entered into my giveaway, I haven't really decided yet. I kind of just was like, oh, I should probably go on here and like share because it's been a while. And yeah, so I kind of just spur of the moment jumped on and haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do yet since I don't have a lot of people. Oh, I accidentally turned it off. And so yeah, I'm thinking about combining some of my groups because I have 5 of them, and it's a little kind of hard for me to keep up with all 5 of them every day. And I feel like the only things that I post are like salesy things, like when things are on sale. So I want to be more personable in all of my groups. And because it's hard to do that in 5 of them, I'm thinking about joining my mascara, my Keep Collective, and my Pink Zebra groups together, and then my LuLaRoe and my Posh. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because Posh and mascara have some products that could be considered, I mean, like a conflict of interest, I guess. So I'm gonna join, you know, keep Posh and Posh and mascara a little separate, but that way I think it'll be a little bit easier. So, oh man, I think Ella just woke up. Some ladies, like I need a full coverage foundation, so I use the base color, which is June, all over. And but some ladies don't have to do that if they have a pretty nice complexion, which actually the Tres Leches skin regimen is actually really helping with controlling and helping me with my redness and complexion, because I'll post a video. I have a video of the Milkman, the man who has created the products and produces them. He kind of goes into detail about how they work, and I'll post the video because it's really crazy and it's amazing, and how affordable they are. Oh man, yeah, there was a really big storm here last night, but at least they're getting them replaced. Yeah, that's always... Oh, that's the wrong color. So, I didn't like wash my face and prepare my face as well as I probably should have before putting my makeup on. Usually, you know, I like to wash, tone, and moisturize. All I really did is put on some toner because I want to make sure that my pH balance of my face is normal, so that I don't get those breakouts and stuff like that anymore, especially when you're putting makeup on. But I'm sure that that's not all I need to do. So yeah, so okay, I'm done with that color. The new color, the Astoria is what it's called, is a new contour color. Oh my God, it's my favorite. It's a little bit between like ash and olive. So it's really good for like warm or cool skin tones, which is what I have. And these are the new colors. I'll show you the new colors that we got. This one here is linen. It's, oh, I can't remember where on the spectrum. I'll have to figure out. I think it's just above moonlit. Oh wow, yeah. That doesn't sound fun at all. And then this is the new contour Astoria. This is the new lip and cheek color Plum. It's kind of a nude and it's my absolute favorite. It looks kind of mauve-like on me personally because of my skin tone. So I love this one because I loved nude before, but it's just a little bit more purpley. And then this is the new Illuminator. This is Dream. So this is a pearlescent. It's kind of like pearl. It's got the holographic, what do you call it? Shimmer to it. But it's got that pinky color. And then those are the ones that I've been using a lot. We also have another contour color called Cola, which is going to be great for the darker skin tones, but you can also use it for brow color as well as eyeliner. It's just a little bit like a really dark brown, so it kind of looks black, but it's really not. And it actually, I haven't tried it on as a liner yet, but I'm going to, because I hear that using a brown instead of a black makes it look less like shadowy or something. I'm not 100%, but this is, I haven't tried this one yet, but this is one of the new ones. This is a new lip and cheek color called Scarlet, and it is a reddish color. So it is a red, but you can put it on, and Kara kind of described it as having, if you put it on lightly, she described it as having like that popsicle lip stain look, or you can put it on a little bit heavier and have it like a true red. So there's fun ways you can play around with that, as well as like mixing it with other colors too. So it's different from any of the other reds that have been created. I haven't tried this one yet because I'm not much of a red since my skin's so red, but it might be fun. And then there is this other illuminator. It's the Glow Illuminator, which is going to be great for, again, darker skin tones, but it also will work really great for like a bronzing effect as illuminator, which is really pretty. And I'll put all these on my arm so you can kind of get a sense of how it looks, because this is like, and I'll take some pictures too. So I'm super excited about that. There's also some really pretty new palettes. This is one of the new palettes called, I'm having a brain fart, so I'll have to get back to you, but I'll show you. This is the HAC stack, so it has the top with the mirror, and then it has another section underneath, and they're just so gorgeous. So there's like 7 or 8 new palettes too, which are super pretty. It's fun to have a little bit of, what's the word? Gosh, I always have like the worst time speaking when I get on here because I get nervous, my anxiety's crazy, and and I always just have a brain fart every time. Yes, they are so pretty, and they look so good on like everybody who's worn them this last weekend. Oh my God, they just look gorgeous, and I'll have to post more pictures. But of course, all the other colors are amazing too, you know? Like, I just love the fact that this is like, I don't know if you've heard the story about how mascara has really come around, but our founder, Kara, she's the creator and founder. She actually started as a blogger, a beauty blogger. And then from there, she was only like, you know, promoting awesome products that she loved and recommended, and she just grew this huge following. And then she's always wanted to have like her own beauty line, and she, you know, somehow developed this cream makeup, and she was selling it to her bloggers, but not like in a store or like on a website or anything like that. And then, I don't know, last January, she decided that she was gonna take it to the direct sales market, and it just like, so it's new to most people, but it's not new, you know what I mean? So that's why it's amazing, because it's like she already knows that this product is a product that's gonna sell, and so it's not, and she knows, you know, and everyone else knows how great it is. So it's not like this brand new company that could potentially fail, and you know, that's not the case. It's like it's growing and it's getting bigger, and so like because it's been that new and she's starting to grow and get bigger, these new colors and new products and all this new stuff is coming out, and it's just, I've heard some things, and you know, kind of heard some little secrets at the convention that are just amazing, and I'm just super excited to see where everything goes, and I'm just hoping I can stick with it, and just, you know, well, I'm going to, but I just hope it, you know. But anyway, so I'm gonna use the new Contour Astoria. I'm using the 30-second HAC brush now, and I'm just gonna put a little bit right here on the underside of my cheekbone. And I know it probably looks a little bit dark, and I probably did use a little bit more than I need to, but the Beauty Blender will help that. So this is how I do it. Not everybody's face shape is the same. Not everybody's skin tone is the same. So, you know, it's gonna vary a bit. And when you first start using a cream foundation, it is a little bit different. So you do have to get used to it. And it did take me a couple weeks to actually start liking it, because you have to figure out how much to use and how to like work with your face shape. So that's all I have to do for that. I do take the Detail Hack brush and do kind of like a little stamp to do a little bit nose contouring. So you do that, and a little bit on the tip of the nose. Sorry, I kind of start talking and then it seems like I'm taking 10 minutes longer than it should be, but so there's that. And then I like to use the linen, which is a great color for any skin tone, and it helps brighten up your face, brighten up the eye, under eye. And if you don't have a beauty blender, it's really a great thing to have, especially when you're first starting out. And ours are only $13. So they're not very expensive. They work wonders. You want to use them damp. So what you'll do is you'll get it wet, and then you will wring it out as hard as you can in the water, and just have like the tiniest bit of moisture, so you're not like wiping all your makeup off, but it helps it take off any excess makeup you may have put on. It helps it blend the colors really nicely. So yeah, you definitely want to have one of those if you are just starting out. It will help you a lot. So I always put the lighter, so I use two highlight colors. I do one over my whole face, then I do my contour, and then I do my lighter highlight on my nose, under my eyes, like the T-zone, and then under my chin. And that just helps brighten up a little bit. I think I used a little bit more than I needed to. This light is really different. It's the first time I've used it, so I'm trying to get used to it. Okay. So and you don't like rub it, you just kind of dab it on, and you can see how it just like blends it all together. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll always be available to answer them. I do have like samples of the Stay Spray, but as far as samples of these things, it's really hard for me to do that, and because we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, I feel like it's easier for you to just pick your colors or have a color match and purchase them, and if you really don't like them, you can always return them. But that isn't the case. Like, I had my color match done online and it worked perfectly. It's really easy to do if you have a great picture with no makeup on. So there, I blended that pretty well. Now I have my, you don't have to use all of these brushes either. You can use your finger, you can use just one brush. Since I have them, I'm gonna use them. But I like to use, this is the blush, the B squared brush, and this is the blush side, goodness. And I barely put any on, and as you can see, it's more than enough. So I'm just gonna kind of blend that in there. And there's that. And then I like to use the other end of the B squared brush for my bronzer. And again, barely putting any on, and I start like putting it just on like, I can make a 3 almost along the side of your face, and then just kind of dab it on there. So you don't have to use all these colors, you know, you don't have to. The great thing about it is you can do as much or as little as you like. It's so easy to blend. So yeah, I have used almost, okay, let me put on, this is the Dream Illuminator, and it's just really, really pretty. Really pink. You can use that, I mean, some of these colors you can use as shadows too. Like, even though we have different shadows, if you're having like a really rushed morning and you just really need some color on your eyes, just throw on a little bit of like a lip and cheek color or a illuminator, and it looks super pretty. So the main places you're supposed to apply your illuminator is on the ooh, I accidentally, see, here we go, we got that eyeshadow or lip and cheek color. I accidentally dipped my finger in it, was not looking. I didn't even bring anything to wipe my face. Well, see, now I can just take a little bit of my highlight and kind of go over that. Voila, all better. All right, let's watch what I'm doing now, huh? Okay, so do that, and then you put some on the bridge of your nose, little, what do they call it? I think it's like the Cupid's bow. And then I'll put a little bit of the, my lips are really dry, I need to start, do a like lip mask. See, this is that plum. It's my new favorite. Definitely looks kind of dark, but I love it. So there we are. I just did all of my stuff. I don't know how long that took. Probably would be less time if I didn't talk so much, because even though I'm a mom and I can multitask, like for that, I can't do it while I'm talking and doing my makeup. I'm gonna learn. And then I just like to put a little finishing powder under my eyes, just to kind of keep from getting oily, and to set the, or setting powder, and to set in the makeup. You can get like the Cayman bronzer powder too, to set in your contour area, if you need that. But yeah, so that's pretty easy, pretty simple. Like, I probably could have taken way less time, but let me put these colors on my arm here just to show you like the new colors. So here. I should have done this before. Nobody's on here anyways. I'm surprised my daughters are still just content. I thought I heard Audriella wake up. Maybe she did and fell back asleep. Sorry, I'm like really quiet. I'm trying to put this on. Sometimes I forget that I'm still on the video. One more. So with the like lip and cheek colors and the illuminators, they're a little bit more glossy than the foundations are. So yeah, I don't know if you can see all the colors here. I have Linen, Astoria, Plum, Cola, Scarlet, Glow, and then Dream. And Dream is really light. Let me see if I can put a little bit more on. Let's see if you can kind of see them now. They're so pretty. So there is that. That is my little hack session. Of course, you'll want to maybe do your eyebrows and your mascara, but that shouldn't take too long. At the very least, you don't have to put any lip color on, and you just looks natural. So you just can do the hack and go. And it usually only takes a few minutes if you're not trying to multitask like I am. But yeah, so if you want to share my video, I would really appreciate that. Also, I will enter you into our giveaway. If you do, just comment and let me know you've shared. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or comment. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.